back at it. It's a red wine kind of day. 10 gold. Not necessarily a guarantee, but we're gonna try. As my boss always says, there is no try, there's just do. Have you ever tried not to be a dick? No. My God, you scare me to death. Gonna get 10 more gold and then we're gonna get a mount. And it's gonna solve all of our problems. I got like 3 ass quests up there. I might as well. I don't know, dude. No, let's go. Stick with what you started, okay? I could just. No. I don't really get it.
Is it so different now?
But why?
Your spirit burns with life, young adventurer. I accept the homage you pay and offer in return this token.
But what do I do with the fucking token? Can I trade it for something cooler? I'm so jealous of all these mounts. A wise friend named Snot Bubbles once told me, I am far too pathetic to attack mountless. So I guess I'm gonna do a lap. 47 priest. Not wearing any pants. Oh my God, what is happening here?
I got a friend named Groy who makes a killing.
Groy?
Some kind of...
What are you guys all doing around these parts? I'm still reeling from the guy earlier saying, I don't want to taste the cat. Is he talking about the cat at Ninetales or is he talking about eating pussy? Now would be a good time to have a mount. Okay. At least we're not running far. They're called pestrels. It sounds haunted. However, no! You gotta kill him. Kill him. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna die. And this person's gonna finish it. You're such a... I don't have a mount. They're really gonna rue the day they met me. I'm gonna be 41 in a second. And then I'll show him. Whenever I, whoa, that was scary. He's a level 44, so he's gonna fucking murder me if he sees me. I'm just gonna hide in the bush and hope for the best. This man knows me so well. He says, do you want a skinny margarita and an Excedrin migraine? Incredible question. Yes, of course. Yeah, thank you. Haha! Can you hit him with your stick? Oh my God. I do need herbs and minerals because I'm poor. And then they go in the water. You have to chase them in the water and then you have to fight them underwater. Stop swimming, you bitch. I'm gonna be level 41 and then you'll be sorry. Come on, dude. The sea, it calls. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. He's toying with me. Say your prayers. Yeah, it's all good. Oh. It's a good margarita. However, I will say, I get acid reflux really bad, so the things I love bring me great pain. Yeah! 4 more of these fuckers. Alright, so tag him and drag him. All the crab meat your little tummy can handle. I'll take your crab meat. 11 tomorrow. This guy's so weird. So my husband and I own our home. Well, the bank owns our home. Let's call it what it is. We lease our home from the bank. And this realtor called and was like, you guys thinking to sell? Which we're not, but like times are weird. But he's really persistent. He's confirmed with you again. He confirms with me 2 days ago. Okay, Sunday at 11. He says, I'm gonna confirm again with you the night before. Do people cancel a lot on you, dude? I'll be there. Jesus Christ. North! North! Why am I prowling? I don't know. Because I'm terrified. That's why. Verbals. I had some kids throwing blocks and toys at each other, so I gave them furious verbals. Verbals. I gave them furious verbals. Why is my freaking find minerals never up? I swear it's like a freaking flag that says, attack me, kill me. I don't want to ever have find minerals on. Make sure that that gets knocked off. Because their parents are 100 meters away, right? Say the most cutting fucking shit to them. And then whenever they run and cry to their parents, you just look and you go, I don't know what they're freaking out about. It's crazy. Kids will say the darndest things. Just think of something super depraved. I'm sure you can do it, Roger. I know you can. Don't say anything inappropriate, but definitely scare the piss out of them. Ooh, what is that? But then again, I was never a rule breaker, so I wouldn't have been throwing blocks in the first place. I'm like a disgusting little rule follower. I don't care. Go. Run. Flee! Flee for your lives! It's not The Hobbit. It's Return of the King. But that's Lord of the Rings. Thank you. It's not The Hobbit. You know what? Let's do what needs to be done here. I want that ore. I'm not even joking around about it. I can't see shit. She could murder me. I'm hoping she pulls this guy and then I can mine it. I'm gonna get at least a couple thwacks in before she does. This whole place is just the worst. That's all I can say. But, after a while, if you just lower your standards, nothing ever disappoints you, I'll give him a verbals. Watch the verbals. Can I only pull him? I'm gonna sure try. Let's do this. Yeah. I pulled all 3. We gotta go. Gotta go. Just kidding. I think I have to go to the bank. Ooh, I gotta go pay my taxes. I don't care about the tiger. I don't care. I'm just here for the one thing, and it's little goblins with pickaxes. It's pretty specific. I like to have a plan. Do I stick with the plan? Of course not. But it's good to have one. You don't want to be the idiot with no plan. You don't want to be the guy with no plan. Okay. Can we get up there? Come on. No. No. This one? Yes. For more? 10? Oh, wow. Ugh, what it must be like to be a mage. This is crazy. This guy's dead. I'm gonna resurrect him. I just like to resurrect people. Don't ask me why. You'll be fine. Don't die. Am I supposed to go in here? I don't even have anything. You're welcome, she shrieks. Okay, I need more mana. Cat form, please. I feel naked. I'm naked. Okay, there we go. Better. I'm all right. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Good luck with all of your bullshit. I'm getting out of here. I would hope someone would do the same for me if they see my little body on the ground. I've never had that happen, though. I've never just had a random person res me. It's never happened. Skinning is the best because it's a byproduct of what you're already doing. It's so great. But no, I'm a dumbass. I was like, yeah, mining and herbalism. That'll be fun. That'll be fun on a PvP server. Love your haircut, dude. Pump and dump. That's the name of his guild. Pump and dump. I'm gonna just try to grab one of these guys before... Oh, he's an axe thrower. That was a really stupid decision. Come on, dude. Come a little further. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. I remember shit. You're a butterfly. Sugar bit. I remember shit. I remember. I do remember. What's this? You don't have all the range in the world, dude. You know? There you go. Yay. He does hit like a freight train, though, so you gotta keep that in mind. But I hit hard, too. I'm smarter than you! You do not heal. You do not heal. We don't heal here. I heal. You don't. It is heals for me and none for thee. 20% drop rate of something you need 18 of. Oh, that's like 90 kills. It's like 90. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's okay. The defeat. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. At least I have chicken. At least I'm stealthed. Corporate. Inevitable. Inevitable. Interesting. Level 40. Dare I? No. No, I'm not a dick. I'm really not. I'm really not. Laters, after perhaps we split his skull. It's pretty good. I haven't read a good fantasy novel in a while. Like, I don't hate it. I'm starting to think, though, that, you know, I read a lot of different genres, but I have a hard time with a lot of genres because it feels like there's not a lot of plot development. Like, romance, in my opinion, is trash. There is no plot. Trying to force these characters together and you're like, yeah, no, everybody saw that come. She hated him at the beginning and then changed her mind. Yeah, dude, we know. That's literally every fucking romance. Oh, no way. I like a whodunit. Those are fun, you know, but it is a little annoying the number of twists they think they have to make in order to sell a book. And then it was his mother, but then his mother was actually his father, and then his father's actually a corpse. Every single book recently that's been recommended to me or has been on a bestseller list or whatever has been shit. Anything that's on Goodreads and it says it's a 4.5 out of 5, I'm like, bullshit. People need to read their own books from a perspective of a real person and say, is this how real people talk? So I go on Reddit. I'm like, Reddit, please tell me what's going on. Is this a good book? Reddit unanimously agrees it's shit. Okay, then who's writing these reviews for Goodreads? Like, is everything bought and paid for? Is everything fake? I like to collect my books. I like a beautiful hardback. All of these are exactly the same height, which is just like aesthetically pleasing. I cherish my book. Let's say you watch a bad movie. You're like, first thing I do is I run to the internet. I'm like, does anyone else think that this fucking movie sucks? Like, what was it? The last time I did that, I think it was The Dead Don't Die. Has anybody seen that fucking movie? Like, people are obsessed with Adam Driver. This movie has a lot of talent, like Tilda Swinton. Okay. It's trash. It is not, there's no plot. Another one I recently watched was called Trapped. So bad. You're kind of watching this thinking like, this is like a parody of a movie. The whole thing, I kept thinking this could not get any more bizarre. It did. This, you know, character who's supposed to be a pop star keeps breaking out into song, and all I can think is this is the most inappropriate time for her to be playing the piano and singing. And then I started looking into it, and it's fucking M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. He's trying to get her famous. That's what this entire movie was. And it's so frustrating because they didn't even veil it under the disguise of a decent plot. Every time I read a book, I think to myself, I think my standards are just too fucking high. I'm setting unrealistic expectations for books I read, movies I watch, TV shows, whatever. No, I think that honestly, a lot of shit has just lost the fucking plot. People love Marvel movies. How much money does Marvel make? Since when? What is the last Marvel movie that had a fucking plot? Marvel is almost slapping you in the face and saying, hey, you fucking cretin, do you like this? Is this what you like? You don't need a plot. You don't need anything. You'll eat it up. You'll pay for it. Like, it's offensive. It's fucking rude. It's rude. I'm trying not to be a hater. I don't want to be a natural hater, but it feels like there's just no plot. God forbid there's a plot. And then they just don't develop the characters enough. They don't really explore it. They touch on a really great idea for something. No, I don't want to miss it. I read a really like a decent idea for a book. It had concepts of a plot. This book right here. This book had like an interesting idea. It was doing like a time travel thing between a woman that was burned at the stake as a witch and somebody who lived, you know, in present day. You don't know what the connection is, right? You're like, I know what would be a lazy connection, but I'm not going to say it. Witch trials as a concept is a cool one whenever you talk about how horrifically the women are treated. You know, the idea that they would use their family members as pawns to get these women to admit to being witches. You know, they would torture their family members and say, you know, if you just admit to being a witch, all of this stops. The thing that was so frustrating about this is like, there's a setup because they do introduce an element of magic, and I think it's a difficult thing to do. You can be as vague or specific as you want, but generally you need like a semblance of some rules for the magic, or at least a loose understanding of how the magic works. They kept hinting at this idea that eventually, you know, the book can almost read the future. Eventually there's going to be a point to all of this. It's going to mean something, and then it turns out, like at the end of the book, you know, the witch dies, she burns at the stake. The person who was seen in the future in a hospital bed is burned. No one was saved. No lessons were learned. The magic didn't save anyone. The book itself disappears. And then they leave it open-ended, like, and then the book returns. And you're like, there was no fucking reason for the book in the first place. You opened this door with the plot here. You bit off a little more than you could chew. You tried to tie up these ends frantically, and it just didn't come together. It's so frustrating to see, because you're like, I'm excited about like a plot that's a little bit different or something I haven't seen before, because everything is so tired. It's also like, if you're gonna do it and you came up with this unique idea, freaking finish it. Write the damn thing. Sit down for another year and flesh it out. I don't know why people are in such a hurry to just publish something. This isn't fully fleshed out. We're just gonna stop it. We're just gonna stop. Never mind. Forget it. Nothing happens. Forget I even said anything. I don't get it. Ooh, I need that. Ooh, is this the Lunar Festival thing? This is a little Kim Jong-un. This is a little Mein Führer. I don't know if there's a lot of good fiction out there. If anybody has any good fiction recommendations, please send them to me, because I am desperado for good fiction. Whether that's fantasy or sci-fi or freaking mystery or horror. I like horror too. Maybe this ghost has a good book recommendation. I've read probably 100 books in the last 2 years, and I could recommend maybe 4, and that sucks. That sucks. If it's good writing, I'll read anything. I'll read smut. I don't care. If it's written well, if it's believable. Don't want to be that type of person who tells people that, like, makes people feel shame about something they like, unless it is something shameful. Like, you watch kiddie porn, you should feel more than shame. You should be in prison. But I don't think it's wrong to like what you like. I feel like a lot more energy and time and thought goes into video games than it does to novels. I don't know if that's true. I know it takes a larger team of people to make a video game, and maybe that's what kind of weeds out the bad games. But with books, man, I guess it's just, all it takes is one fucking person to write the thing and submit it, and one publisher to go, yup, that's good. There's been so many things published. Everything is skewed toward whoever had the most money to have it promoted. Pretty sure New York Times bestseller is just whoever had the most money to buy off New York Times, because they're all of them are shit. All of the New York Times bestsellers are shit. I'm looking for shit that I can continue reading whenever the internet is dead. It's giving its last death rattle, and I want to have my stupid books. See you all potentially Thursday, maybe never again, who knows. Bye!